Hey guys, Hugo here, hope you're well. Welcome back to another P3D video. Back in the FSLabs, Condor Airbus A321. Between the last video and this video, Windows has had a complete reinstall. So I had issues with Discord on the old Windows. It just made my voice sound like a robot when I was in like a chat with anyone. It's very weird. Reinstalling Windows seems to have fixed it, but some people say it hasn't, so that's just memes. Well, that was a waste of 2 days getting everything back to how it should have been. This is the only livery I think that I found for the A321 with Condor for the FSLabs, but it seems to be like a bit off for some reason. I don't know why. You can tell, as you can see there, which is annoying, but hey ho. Right, we're at Antalya, or how they meant to pronounce it, and we're flying off to Frankfurt, or back to Frankfurt, Condor, which is going to be fun. Nice, just about over 3 hours long. In fact, it's 3 hours and 23 minutes, so yeah, 3.5 hours-ish flight time back to Frankfurt from Antalya, Turkey. So let's get on board. So external power on, and the batteries can go on. As I said, I did do a reinstall of Windows and everything. So the FSLabs has been reinstalled because of registries and everything like that. So I think, well, I know that there are some settings that need to be changed. So first setting is going to be options. I know that's not realistic already. Next is here. So a first officer, sorry, not flight officer, and controls, and then the rudder pedals, and then a sticky button. Yes, that means when I press that down, it stays down there, like that. And I think that's all I need to do, really. Everything else seems to be fine. Yeah. Okay, so that can go to the menu. And this can turn up brightness, and that can go to FNGC 2010, that's good. And this can go to ATSU AOC menu in it. And it should, yeah, DE143 for our flight today. Has sent, and should fill out with Antalya and Frankfurt, but for some reason it's not, which is odd. It's found it. It's found the correct flight number, but it's not found the it hasn't put in the departure. Like, it just doesn't understand it. What was the old way of doing it? Let me go and try and do that, because for some reason it's not working for me, which is odd. Of course, I do a full reinstall of Windows, and the thing that works so well doesn't work. Actually, before I go and do it again, I'll just try it one more time. Queued sent, because it finds it from Simwings automatically, which it does through that flight number, but just doesn't want to. So yeah, let me go and skip the video. Let me go and get the files installed for the flight plan for FSLabs. Okay, so the files are now installed, so what I should do is be able to come over here and put in CFG 143, and then init request, and there we go, that's worked. Cool, so cost index 33, flight level 340, and now that's all filled out. 1133, maybe I have to put that in. For some reason that's done that. Okay, very odd. That's sent. And that should, yes, okay. We don't want to refuel manual, we want to refuel instant. We'll send that off. This has that standard time departure because of how long I've been since I exported it. It says 10 minutes from now, but yeah, that would be a thing. Boarding request, and we should grab GSX. So fuel's on board. If I go and board now, and we'll forget about catering, because you know catering would have been on board from the flight over here. The parking is too small for your aircraft. Ground services not available. Now, does that mean that 0 fuel weight has just gone up automatically, or is it not going to do it because GSX doesn't like it? I don't think it's going to do it. Okay, right, let me go and fix that GSX warning. Be back with 1 second. Okay, reset GSX settings. Like I said, these have all been reset because of the reinstallation. So Atsu AOC and boarding. Request, board now, and request. It should, boarding requested, it should say the amount of people once this bar goes away. Handling by Peg. Wow, okay. Okay, it doesn't. I unticked estimate passenger numbers. Maybe it's got really confused when it errored out the first time. Well, we will just get the jetway connected up then. And I can't open up the GSX mode. Right, okay. Thank you. We're going to go and now there's no jetway here either. Set to the stand, A116. Is this jetway tagged as 111? That could be the reason why it won't be showing up. One was, no it's not. B116? No! Why would it be B116 anyway? But, okay, wow. That's why no passengers are boarding. Because that's broken. Anyway, GPS primary, that's activated. If everything just goes haywire here, I'll just do it manually, which it probably will do. Wind, oh, I did request that, silly. We want to go to the next page, double click the block fuel, and yeah, if I click that, that's not going to be correct, which it isn't correct, if that makes sense. Departure runway is 18 center, which is in there, and we're taking the, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, what's the full name for that departure? The Exon 1 Echo departure is what we're taking today. Obviously we're going out 18, so we're going to go down south initially, but then we will loop back round to the north. I'll probably most certainly skip a number of waypoints, because who likes a longer route? No one. So actually, while we're up here, let's go and change some of these values. So ATC, we need to go to weather, request the METAR for our departure airport, and the current QNH. This is new. I've never seen it say runways. The winds at each runway, that's cool. But the main winds is 190 at 13 knots, definitely 18 for departure. Visibility is wonderful. A few clouds at 2,500, scattered 3,000, 33 degrees, QNH 1011, that's what I wanted. 1011. Ooh. 1011. Airport data, 20 nautical miles, terrain on that ND, VOR's on. VOR's on this side as well, and with the constraints on there. Constraints being like time it typically was, I don't know how, maybe not. I've just got constraints on. It shows all of the information that you might need to know from the flight plan page, but there aren't any out of the departure today. Let's say like plus 6,000 feet or something will show up on there. Right, so let's go to messages here, load a sheet, accept that, it's just a prelim, it should be fine. Messages, that's fine as well, seems to be okay. The baggage is now here. Baggage won't take too long to load on because it's just the normal ones. For some reason, these guys should have left, and then these guys came back, but GSX being humongous meme lords. It's quite interesting airlines around, and the most interesting one I've seen so far is this Sunday Airlines, but it's a Tuesday for some reason. But okay, Sunday Airlines 757, nice, interesting. That's Turkey for you. Right, Sun Express, Avia. Yeah, these are weird names. Air Bucharest. Nice. Right. So like I said, assume the boarding, like passenger side of things, is just broken. So as soon as baggage is done, it should say boarding complete, which then will tick the this off basically for flights and labs, and hopefully that this payload would be at maximum. Basically, as soon as it's boarding complete. If not, then I'll just load in the 0 fuel weight that it gave us initially. Did that just jump up like some big number? I think it did. Let's go back to the AOC menu. What was our 0 fuel weight? 70.8. Yeah. So if it doesn't go there automatically, then I'll just put it in mandate here, which is alright. We can actually set the initial climb out of here. The initial climb clearance is not specified, of course it isn't. But the transition altitude is 15,000 feet. I'm just going to put that in to remind myself of that. And yeah, boarding just completed. Had a little ding dong, but that has not gone up to 70.8. So we'll just do it ourselves, like that. That's just gone out to 70.5. That is okay. Back to here. AOC, and we'll send the received messages page. Go to init, double click this, like that. Awesome. Okay, so APU can start up. We'll get the seatbelt signs on because fuel's on board. No smoking definitely needs to be on. So master switch and fuel pumps can go on. And start up the APU. Alright, DCGs can turn on. We're not going to be using them. We're not on VATSIM. There's no need for them, but it's nice to have them actually turned on and be a nice display element. Okay, flap open, and there you go, the APU starting up. 6% just going up there. And now we go back to the flight plan. Now I entered in the 0 fuel weight. Flight plan, like everything to do with altitudes and speeds, has now been entered all the way up to our initial cruise of a 340. And I believe we can also need to go to enter out of perf. I'm going to go to perf request, runway 18 center, intersections, yes, why not, anti-ice is definitely not needed, does not wet, and packs are not needed too. 1011, 198.13, and it is 33 degrees. Toga, not required, and config 1, and let's put in our takeoff weight, and our CG. We'll send it off. If that comes back saying it can't calculate it because the runway is too short, then we'll do a config 2. And if that comes back negative, then we'll do like a packs off toga. Right, because the power's not needed, that can go. AP bleed on. Parking brake is set to on. I should get the PA system on, and we can listen to that. Back to performance, and runway not known. What? Runway not known. Okay, because I don't know what it's got in its database. I'm going to have to go to the... yeah, actually, I don't have a calculator to do that. I just went on to wagpro.cz, and that just showed up. Anyway, let's go and tell GSX, ready for pushback. And within our pushback, we're just going to do a takeoff today. We know our CG. If we go, when we get our final load sheet, I don't know if it's going to come through though, because our boarding was a bit messed up. So if we go to our payload here, we know our CG is 26.6, so we can line it up here. 26.6 is roughly like, let's say here, which is about 0.5 up. To be safe, we will do flat, no, we could do toga takeoff, so flat up 0.5. We're going to be doing a toga, and that should just give us random V-speeds, not random, but calculated V-speeds, which is good. Okay, so that doesn't bring up GSX because GSX is dying on us. We'll go and restart it because it's doing something very weird. And regenerating airport. Okay, just wait for the airport cache to regenerate. Okay, airport cache redone. So we can go to prepare for pushback. Yes. There we go. Right, handling by Pegasus. Lovely. So that, I don't think it says... Yeah, that's all fine now. Okay, so that's it should give us a final load sheet with the CG on, but we've already calculated. We kind of cheated anyway. So just wait for GeoSet to get ready. So AP is running, excellent power is now disconnected because GeoSet does that automatically. Beacon light is on. Move the seat back so I can see more things and get rid of the armrest. And we can lock the cockpit door. It should be locked earlier, but there we go. We're going to clear off the GPS primary warning. Let's go to flight plan page or any page within the FMGC. Click clear, and then we go back to the ATSU and receive messages page. Just for anything. I can go back to the flight plan page. That'll be where it's sat for most of the flight. And we are going to go. I believe it's nose right. It's going to double check on the charts. Yeah, nose right.
Departure check completed.
Okay, finally we can go. Oh dear, that 757 is coming. I'm just gonna go and click delete on it. Sunday. Wait, yeah, it's the Sunday Express. Oh, don't know if I want to delete it now.
Cabin crew arm yellow to select settings check.
I can't find it though. Interesting. Is that the Sunday? Yeah, Sunday Airlines. Where's it going? Is there a taxi over there? Ah, yes. Okay, we'd have to delete it. Just gonna see it on my AI companion. So yeah, I got a Condor sound pack as well. For the seat, there's a Pegasus. There's a Pegasus 73. And then is that the same one from over there? Probably. Airbus 737. Another a Pegasus A320 Neo, I think that is. A Corendon. Something. Can't tell. The A320. I can't actually, I don't know what aircraft they use. Yep, that is an A320 though. Ooh, now there's music going on. Nice. Right, sorry. Stop plane spotting, we'll start the engines. Start the timer. Wow, CFM engines, they don't take too long to start up. Start number 2. You can tell I haven't done flight sim in a while. Reinstalling Windows, especially just any flight sim, because I forgot to start the engines. Parking brake is set. There we go. There it is, starting up, nice. So on our taxi today, we're just going to go and go where these Pegasus is going, and just delete most of these aircraft that are waiting to taxi, because I am God, and I can do that, and I am not waiting, because that is just unrealistic traffic here. Right, let's start number 1. Sometimes like BA give it like a couple minutes. I think it's 2 minutes into taxi or something. There's actual music. I hope this doesn't copyright strike me. I think after 2 minutes of engine start or taxi, the final load sheet comes through, which could be the thing here. I don't know. We'll find out.
Das Rauchen ist während des gesamten Aufenthalts an Bord nicht gestattet. Auch nicht in den Waschräumen. Verstöße haben juristische Konsequenzen und werden dementsprechend
Let's start deleting. So, we need to go and delete the ones that say taxi out.
Leuchtstreifen im Boden markieren den Weg zu den Notausgängen. Bitte beachten Sie, dass sich der nächste Notausgang auch hinter Ihnen befinden kann.
Delete.
Die Ausgänge haben aufblasbare Rutschen, über die Sie das Flugzeug im Notfall verlassen. Die Schwimmweste befinden sich unter Ihrem Sitz und sind einfach zu
I'll delete the one that's taxiing out behind it. I'll keep the one that's actually taking off. Right. Flight controls. Let's go back to normal, and then we'll do flight control checks. So full left. That's good. Full right. We'll go down now, all the way up. And as we said, we're trimming it to 0.5. That's very sensitive. Let's bring that back down. 0.5 and flat 1. Ground support is armed. We're good there. Let's get to the perf page. Good enough, I'm waiting for the final load sheet. Head disconnect active. Parking brake released. Tax light on. Turn offs on. And the APU can come off. Right, let's move it.
Alle Informationen
bring in
für
a
Ihre
ton of
Sicherheit
power.
finden Sie auch auf
We
der
got an A321 and we're pretty heavy,
in der Sitztasche vor Ihnen.
so we're going to need this engine to be a bit
Bitte
awake today.
überprüfen Sie noch einmal, ob Sie
There we go. Beautiful.
Sitz gut geschlossen ist. Stellen Sie nun die Rückenlehne Ihres Sitzes senkrecht.
Just to get us moving.
Klappen Sie die Tische
Now
vor
I'm
sich
moving,
zurück
just bring the
und die
power
Arme
back down
Ihres
to about.
Sitzes nach
Yeah, I'll
unten.
keep it 30%.
Sonnenblenden müssen
Cool.
für Start und Landung geöffnet sein. Wir wünschen Ihnen nun einen
So
sehr
that aircraft's just departed, and fingers crossed, we are the next to go. Kind of cheated to get that done, but whatever. So, on the cam, we just got predict wind shears off. TGA set to standby. APU is shutting down, so that should go away. Except max force brake. And here's Bravo, so here we are. Let's turn right here. There you go, AP available is now gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to familiarize you with the safety procedures for this
And around we go.
aircraft. Thank you for your full attention. Please stow your hand luggage in the overhead compartment.
And we just taxi straight on forward
For heavier and carry items,
to
use
the
space under
runway.
seat in front of you. And make sure that it's closed
And
properly.
there's our takeoff memo. So, cabin is not checked yet, but takeoff config we can test, and the predict wind shear is going to be off. So, takeoff config's normal. Just gotta wait for the cabin to be good. We can get the weather radar on now, and the predict wind shear on auto. So that now to see the one now goes. And I think I don't know how it is in Condor. We'll find out. Either they'll call us saying cabin ready, or it will be automatic. So we just have to find out. Safety briefing still going on. Of course it is. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some sort of copyright strike. Right. I'm just gonna hold the aircraft here, wait for the safety briefing to end, and then wait to see if the cabin is checked automatically, or if I get a call. So I'll see you in a few seconds. So I've just been sat here for a couple of minutes. It's not worked, it's not ticked off. There's an aircraft taxiing through us, and the safety briefing has ended. So we're just going to go, and we're just going to delete this dude, whoever he is. Bye-bye. And we're going to get out of here, even though it says check. It's taking its time. I have no patience for FSLabs at the moment. So let's get moving, please. I just accidentally hit the spoilers just disarmed herself. Redo the takeoff test. Wow, of course I do. There we go. I don't know if you can check it like just by going by cabin. Like, hello guys, please make sure it's all good. I don't know. Right, now the lights can go on. Takeoff light, strobe on, and TGAS also TARA. TARA. Line up, we do. Wait, center.
Cabin crew, the cabin is ready. Seats for departure, please.
Oh wow, are they seriously just saying that now? Thank you. Okay, cabin's been checked. I mean, it's just going to take a while for that to come through. So let's start the timer. Let's disconnect that. Cabin are now ready. I mean, just in time. Thank you very much. 50%. Stable Toga. Man Toga SS runway, auto thrust blue. Speed alive. Look at that, 100% N1, 80 knots. Wind's interesting already, 100 knots central. We are going to rotate. D1, rotate. Awesome. Positive climb. Give up. Using it. boost, please. Autopilot 2. And I'll just set cruising attitude with no restrictions. Open climb up. And we'll go heading mode. I don't know what waypoint to go for. I'm just going to go heading and just set it to north. And once we turn, we'll find out what the best heading would be. I was also going to set the speed up to 210 knots. Don't want to go too fast around the corner. Sounds like a car now. Ground supports can disarm. Awesome. Turn off the nose line lights. Condor A321 just flying over these big beaches. Whoa, 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 those dolphins. Those dolphins. Yeah. That's awesome. Looks like my reinstall was good with Orbx as well. Orbx isn't messed up, which is awesome. Seems to be a lot of aircraft actually on the ground in Antalya. I'm going to bring the flaps up as well now. And find the view key. There we go. Take us back off manual. Let the aircraft accelerate itself. Oh, the autopilot might kick out. There we go. I'm just going to steady the climb down a bit. Just going to go to Toga. That is okay. It's just the wind. Not liking it. It's against the master one. There we go. Just turn off the throttle. Turn it back on. Just put it back into climb. Where's that click spot? There we go. Okay, right, let's put the autopilot back on now. Okay, so we are going to go direct to... Yeah, let's go to Exon. Direct to Exon. Boom. That should automatically set the heading back to normal. Which it does. Good. Okay, we're basically no longer speeding again. That wind was interesting, and I assume it was the wind. It may not have been. Maybe bringing the flaps in too early, but I had to because otherwise we would have oversped. So yeah, we're in a cloud. How lovely! Not. Yeah, from the outside. Maybe another cinematic view showing. Beautiful. Anyway, let's skip the video up to 10,000 feet, bring the line lights off, and probably I'll skip it again up to 15,000 when I set center pressure. Alright, poking out the clouds as well as we're about to approach 10,000 feet, so land lights can go off. And should go away. There we go. Just take some time because the land lights on the Airbus are retractable. The Airbus A320 family, they are retractable. They're not fixed in the wing or anything. They come out of the wing, just it sounds glitching out. Yeah, they come out of the wing just there. Retractable. I've never seen that on a CFM. Have I actually just been blind this whole time? I've never seen it being, what's the word? Chevron like, I don't know. Either I'm blind or I've never seen that, unless that's in the A321, because I hardly find the A321 CFM. It could be it, I don't know. Anyway, acceleration altitude accelerating to 318 knots, and I'll see you up at 15,000 feet. Okay, just approaching 15,000 feet, and for some odd reason, it could be true sky messing up, but there is a rain sound that I can hear. You might be able to hear it too. But it's a raining sound. FSLabs does when you get rain on the windshield, right? Where's the rain? I don't see it. Right, 15,000 feet, center pressure, and a standard pressure. So, hope you guys enjoyed our departure out of Antalya. I'll see you in the arrival into Frankfurt. Enjoy cinematics. Bye bye. Welcome back into the descent into Frankfurt. Just passing flight level 190. Just had a very slight TCAS alert. This aircraft on our right. Anyways, pretty close as you can tell. If I zoom in enough, I can see who they are. Oh, no, I can't. I can tell they're Star Alliance, but actually, can I see on my fancy? Yeah, it's the Lufthansa A320 Star Alliance level. Okay, whatever. AI companion. It's very useful. If you want to know anything about AI in your sim, then AI companion just tells you everything. Just look, this is the only Star Alliance livery within the lot that was in the sim, so it's the Lufthansa one, which we saw. Go from Frankfurt to Austria, to Vienna in Austria. Nice. Some aircraft spawning in, and you got EasyJet Alpines, that is EasyJet Europe, Berlin to Palma. Anyway, right. Let's focus on the actual flying of that. Let's get the seatbelt signs up, turned on. If you're wondering why it looks dark in the cockpit, it's just because the sim HDR, it's pretending that your eyes are, your pupils, they're closing up, I guess you could say, to less and less light, because the clouds are so white and so bright. So when you look at them, everything else, like normal, will go dark. But when you look away from that, it gets brighter again, which is pretty cool. I like that. Anyway. Arrival-wise, we're coming in for 25 Centre. That's plugged in at the moment. Just going to double check the weather to see if that's still correct. Let's see. 1704, yeah, we'll still land 25 Centre. Wind's not strong anyway. Kunich, actually, while we've got this up, let's go and put in the arrival stuff in. So 1017, 14 degrees, dew point's 13, so it's quite humid, probably raining, and wind's 117 at 4 knots. The ILS minimum is 564 feet on the barrow. There we go. Config full, the approach, we'll keep it as +5, so 154. Awesome. So yeah, I'm doing a 25 Centre, and they're coming in for the Spiza 1 Lima arrival. Takes you from Spiza to, I think, Charlie Hotel Alpha is Charlie, yeah. So from Spiza, I'm just approaching now to Charlie, and Charlie takes you towards the ILS for 25 Centre. It's going down to 4,000 feet, because at 4,000 feet we should be on the ILS by then. And what's our missed approach altitude? Missed approach is climb straight ahead, 9 miles from Fred, that's my brother's name, and to 5,000 feet basically. Alright, so runway heading 9 miles from Fred. I could plug in the VOR frequency Fred then, couldn't I? And then manually put it into VOR too, so when I do my missed approach if I need to. That is, I can do that. So 111, 55. Do I have to put in the name? Let's see how this works. Okay, we've got plenty of time to guess. Not in database. Yeah, maybe I have to do it this way around. Oh, I'm putting in the wrong frequency. That's why. I'm putting in the frequency for the ILS. So do I still try it this way round? Entry out of range. Okay. Okay, we'll try it that original way. So 115.9 / Fred. Yes. Okay, we did it. Nice. 25 miles away from that. So we do have to do a missed operation now. Now it will say 9 miles, and that's when we turn right. Awesome. To get back round. But like I said, we have to do that. Right, flying lights can go on. Go to perf page, you can tell our transition flight level is 50. So at 5,000 feet, we're setting QNH to 1017. So now we've got the rain sound, like I said earlier in the video. The rain was coming on when it shouldn't have in the departure, but it seems to be okay now. Because we're actually in a cloud, would make sense. Good. It is raining, yeah, it is raining at Frankfurt. Actually, oh wow. The clouds are down to 300 feet. The ILS, we should be getting a minimum call out at 200 feet above ground, and clouds are down to 300 feet above ground, so we should be fine on that part. But we are in Flight Simulator. If I don't see the runway before minimum, I'm going to keep the autopilot in until I do see the runway, and I'll whack it out. Because we're not doing a Cat 30 approach. We'll just keep it Cat 1. I mean, we could just plug in a Cat 2. There's no stopping anything doing that. And that means we can have the minimum call out 100 feet above ground. Which is better. But, I mean, it's only a few clouds at 300. It's mainly scattered at 500 feet. But to be fair, should I be worrying about that? No, not really, because it's True Sky. And I believe True Sky's not going to do that much. Anyway, so we just passed Charlie now. We're on our way to the ILS. I'll put the system online so we can see the glide slope and the localizer. We are definitely going to be above the glide slope for now, but we've got plenty of time to decelerate, descend, sorry, and get ourselves onto there. In fact, we are going to have to decelerate to catch up with the VNAV. So speed brake can come out halfway, like so. And before I forget, let's get one out now with the landing lights on, like that, because I'm going to forget to do that when I bring the gear down. Anyway, we are actually, where do Condor park in Frankfurt? Remote stand, awesome. We'll just do a low auto brake. I mean, they parked at a remote stand recently in COVID times. I don't know if it would normally do that in the real scheduled times of life. But yeah, remote stand for us today. So low auto brake will be fine. We've got tons of fuel on board, almost 5 tons, but I don't think we're above max landing weight. Otherwise, well, there's 5,000. It's going to set 1017. I can go and check the max landing weight. I don't want to hold just to burn some fuel off. I mean, Simbrief does like to overcalculate things these days. Landing weight. Max is 77.8, and we are currently 75.4 tons. So yeah, we are below max landing weight. I'm going to this rig now. Be good. And I'm going to hit the approach button, and I'm going to hit the speed button to fly that manually. I'm going to go down to the green dot speed. Actually, I don't need to do that. The aircraft does it itself, doesn't it? Until you bring out a set of flaps. I can actually see the rain now, and now I can't. Okay, interesting. And lock star. That's good. And now we'll be flying the green dot speed. The green dot speed, I keep saying this every time I fly the FSLabs, but it means the safest gliding speed, the lowest gliding speed even, and that you can use with no flaps. There you go, there's a go around pattern. If we need to do that, we shouldn't. The winds aren't strong. It's just the visibility is not the best, but that doesn't mean we're most likely to go around. It might be a hard landing, but we'll find out as soon as we get closer. So that's 12 miles. Let's go flat 180 knots, and we're going to glide slope as well. Awesome. Down we go. Config 1's set. Got some deceleration, which is fine. I mean, the sun. Oh, and now it's gone. Okay, I'm going to bring out the sunset rig. About halfway again. Is that halfway? Yeah. 10 miles now from the runway. And we're below the double yellow line, which means we can set config 2. Which now brings out some flaps. So as you can tell, the aircraft just like to dip down for that, which is fine. Awesome.
2,500.
Okay with this brake. That should be sufficient enough. Good. So I'm going to arm this brake now. Ground spoilers. There we go. Ground spoilers are armed. The aircraft flight 180 knots. You can see Fred's there. And we've got FFM. I don't know what that is, but we've got the Fred VOR plugged in, as you can tell. We've got our nautical mile range for it. Still no sight of the runway. 2,000 feet above ground. Actually, I'm going to go 6 miles. We'll bring the gear down and set config 3. So gear's coming down now. And once gear's down and we get a 3 green, I'll set config 3. And gear down. And 3 green, set config 3. Automated speed. Final approach speed. Right, actually, it's called a managed speed in the Airbus, but whatever. Right, and I'll go config 4 now as well. I'm starting to see a bit of the ground, but no sight on the runway yet. I'm going to take out the throttle as soon as I see the runway itself. A nice, nice motorway there. This looks really majestic. That actually looks really nice. Anyway, right. Do cinematics at 1,100 feet above ground. Nice. Right, land check. This landing gear down. Signs are on. Cabin are ready. Spoilers are on. Flaps are full. Land lights are on. We're good to go. Yeah, that's good. That's okay. And I think, yeah, I got the side of the runway. Autopilot's out. Autopilot off. My aircraft. Okay. Let's land this. Interesting weather. It is autumn though. It is autumn. I'm trying to keep it as steady as possible, but pitch down a bit.
400. 300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue. There we go.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Add our throttle.
5.
And touchdown. Lovely. Right, reverse is out. Reverse green. And reverse, that's what we need today. And decel. Look at the droplets on the windshield there. That's awesome. Let's get a wing view, shall we? Nice. And you're braking. And can we take this fast exit? No, we won't take the next one. Right, pedal disconnect. Got full control of the steering. And let's keep it rolling out. Reversers can come in now. Go forward Addon. Wipers can come on. Yeah, I didn't get that. I'm getting like flickering of the FSLabs. When I turn on the wipers, it's really hot. Right, I need to find the actual stand that they parked on. Should check that earlier. 155. It's Alpha 155. No, it's not. Right, let's forget about that for now. Let's turn off the lamp. Is that slow? It's pretty fast. Right, now lights can come off, text light on, strobes off. TGAS, standby. Standby. Weather radar can go off. Timer can stop. Spoilers in, flaps up. Okay. Right, we need to get ourselves to the other side of this building, so take a, actually I think, wait, which way are we going? We want to go over here, yeah, we're parking on in this area. Okay, so I'll take a right, where, what, stand, oh, it's not Alpha, it's Victor, I read it wrong, I think I remember now, I think they're Victors, these are remote stands, yeah they are, right. Yeah, I did read it wrong. Victor 155, I believe it was. No, we don't want to go to that one. We want to go Victor 158. No. Okay, that should do. Handling my Frankfurt. Nice. And there's GSX. Good. Oh, and there's an aircraft departing. Nice. Wow, I just looked at the landing rate, and it says minus 288. There wasn't much flare, I do admit that. But it seemed a lot smoother than that, so I mean, at least it seems smooth. 228, 288, sorry, is absolutely fine there. Right, I feel sorry at the AP, but too late now, so we'll just go and automatically, instantly, in fact, connect up the ground power. Let's get ourselves lined up. 321 just gets to give yourself a bigger turning radius than you would normally do. There we go. Ah, I forgot enough of that setting as well from GSX. Oh well. Yeah, it'll do. Right, there we go. Orbx set. And before we start, shut down the engines to our cheeky GPU connect. And still power activated. And engine 2 now shut down. Okay. Whew. Very good parking from G. Is he going to dart? Oh no, I didn't get a 0-0, did I? Or she's. It's a she, not he. Is she going to dance for me? No, she's just going to say very good parking. Anyway, ground shots can connect, and is it going to... Is it going to bring up the menu now for deboarding? Actually, no, I think it does it automatically, doesn't it? Beacon light can go off, and seatbelt signs can go off. And that's automatic, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Awesome. Right, IRS is off, pumps off. Doing a full shutdown here. That can do... GFS primary loss, that's okay. On the blocks, 3 hours and 24 minutes in. Does it have G-force for the landing? That didn't. Okay, but 288 seems very hard. I could be wrong. It could seem hard on the video, I don't know. Anyway. Lovely. There is the stairs, the rain guards. She's got rain textures on it. Which is really cool. Right? They only show when it rains, which is awesome. Or is that true? It's not raining. Well, the actual covers show when it rains. I swear, like prepared V4, like these rain droplets were dynamic of some sort, but I could be wrong on that. Once again, A321 GSX means for some reason the A321, the alignment is very off. FSLabs. Why? I mean, I could do it myself, but I won't. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching today's video with the Condor A321 from Antalya to Frankfurt. And I hear a high-pitched whine. There he is. Oh, or him. Oh, Condor 767. Or I think, yeah, nice. So, thank you guys very much for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.